What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze, and we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hope he's having a very good day today. So today we're gonna go ahead and take a look here at the top 10 TURs in the game of Dokkan. Now that we had the release of course, here the Blue Goku and Vegeta. Now shout out to the person that actually made this tier list, because I have no idea how to make it. So I actually had to go ahead and actually make an extra row to actually put all the Dokkanfest, because this list actually contained all of the characters. Oh, actually I've got to put Trunks here as well. Let's actually put Trunks since he's actually kind of new. And I guess we could also bring here as well Kel and Khalifa. So today we'll be looking here at the top 10 Dokkanfest TURs, and this will not include EZs as well. So let's actually go ahead and start making the list for the top 10. I was going to also make a version like this here as well, but unfortunately, the person that made this template did not bring any of the characters from what I can see. So unfortunately, I don't know how I would actually make this here, but we'll go ahead with the top 10. And then later on, I figure out how to actually make that tier list. So let's actually start with number 1, number 2, because I feel like, this is pretty self-explanatory. Gamma 1 is definitely be number 1. And then Gamma 2 is be number 2. No pun intended, but listen, I think that's the easiest way to actually go about this list is starting from the top. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, I mean, listen, these guys are just incredible. They definitely feel premium. They also feel very, very what a 2022 unit should be looking like at this level of release for a character. Again, both these characters are incredible. Even at 55%, they can still carry you out through almost every event in Game of Dokkan with complete ease. The only drawback I can say about these characters is that you definitely want to go ahead and have their counterpart. But the good thing about that is that with the friend system, if you're actually using them as a leader, you can use the friend as the other connector or the next partner for these guys, because these two sharing all the links together actually share a lot of attack and defense, which is really good. Now, fortunately, I do feel like Gamma 1 is definitely better than Gamma 2, because again, he's just much more consistent with his defense, especially if you build him up as well. And then Gamma 2 is actually still really good, but the thing is, you do have to rely on his defense. So he is like the truth said, he is like a mini cooler, where if you actually get multiple super attacks, this guy's actually really good. The good thing I would say about Gamma 2 is that his nullification is definitely better than Gamma 1, because he can actually nullify a super attack that's going to be a beam attack, where Gamma 1 is actually be less rare, where his has to be a melee, but he has to first be able to dodge, then he's actually able to nullify the super attack, where Gamma 2 does not require to dodge. So that is one thing I will say that Gamma 2 has better, is that its nullification is much more common and much more better to get compared to Gamma 1. So, I mean, without a shadow of doubt, I mean, I think a lot of people on Global are definitely going to agree that Gamma 1, Gamma 2 are definitely going to be here number 2. And then I guess we can start from the bottom, right? So, from the bottom, from this whole bunch, listen, I'm going to start with the Realm of Gods, Blue Goku and Vegeta. I am just not really impressed with their performance, especially at 55%. I've taken them to the Ultimate Red Zone, and they're just not that, coming off this banner from these guys right here, from Gamma 1, Gamma 2, they're just not on the same level. But I guess it's a good thing that they actually came out. And the reason why is because, can you imagine if this unit came out in 2023? That would be a really bad start for 2023 that we actually get this unit. So, again, I found that this Goku, even when he's fully built up, and then even when you transfer or exchange it to Vegeta, and you actually give him his 3 Rainbow Keysters, get the extra defense, I haven't found their defense that, that great when you compare it to the other Dokkanfest. They're definitely better maybe than Pan defensively. I'm not even too sure if I can even say that, but Goku's defense, it's just not something that you are going to rely on. Even in the Cell Max event, I feel like Goku can actually get cooked up. Even when he's fully built up, because the issue is that he does get here 50% on defense when he does a super attack, but his super attack effect, all he does is raise attack. I think it should be pretty standard that all units going forward on their super attack effect should at least increase their defense for one turn by 30%. I think that's a bare minimum for the year, for going forward in Game of Dokkan, because now we're facing these really tough bosses that hit really goddamn hard, even on normal attacks. So Again, I feel like Goku should have at least have here raised defense as well by 30% for at least 1 turn. I think is a minimum, because it's just not very up there with 100% stats when it comes to defense, especially at 55%. So for now, I'm just gonna put the Realm of Gods Blue Goku and Vegeta at the bottom, just because again, they're also not a slot 1 character. They also need to be a slot 2, which, I mean, it is, you know, not a very solid point, I would say, because Gamma 2 is the same situation where he has to be a slot 2 character to get the most line share of his defense. But like, at least his defense, it can be really good, where, you know, Goku, it's just not that great, and you have to wait 4 turns to actually exchange to Vegeta. Like, listen, I don't know. It would be good if he also stacked attack and defense. Then turn 4, you can actually go to exchange, which makes a lot of sense. But I'm just not that fan of their defense. But for now, I mean, this could change. But for now, I'm just gonna put them number 10, because there's no way I would put them number 3. There's no way. No way. All right, so I guess it'll be a start, which would be pretty good. So who do we have here next? We have Gohan. Do I prefer Gohan over the Blues? Right now, the Blues definitely have a better leader skill, but I don't think we're going to be going off leader skill. I think we're going off performance. I definitely prefer Gohan over Blue Goku and Vegeta. Because he's, again, Gohan has a guard ability. He's just very consistent. He greatly stacks attack and, he greatly raises attack and defense. So right now, you know, when he's approaching, I would still say I prefer here Gohan over the Blues. Let me put him at number 8, because Gohan's still pretty powerful, especially now that he has access to a 200% leader skill with LR Carnival Goku. So I'll definitely put Gohan above the Blues. Kid Buu. Kid Buu, I can maybe make an argument that he is better than the Blues, which I think I will. Do I? I mean, Kid Buu now has access to a 200% leader skill, right? Because of Gamma 1. But the only problem is that he doesn't have a good linking partner. But, you know, if you pair him up with the Tech Majin Buu, if you guys saw my showcase, he's rocking like 600k defense, and it's dishing out 10 million damage. Ooh, do I prefer over the Blues? That's a big maybe. I'm gonna put Majin Buu right here, actually. Yeah, I think I would, actually. This might be a number 10 unit. All right, who do we have here next? We have your Super Saiyan 2 / Super Saiyan 3 Goku as well. Do I prefer him than the Blues? I don't know. Maybe. I feel like Kid Buu and Super Saiyan 2 Goku are better than Blue Goku and Vegeta. Damn, this is pretty hard. Okay, let me think about these two, because I'm not really impressed. Again, like, these guys they can triple super, triple crit, and they can do ridiculous stuff, and also they can also, by the way, stun the enemy as well, which is really helpful for Super Battle Road. And on top of that, Kid Buu has a nullification, which is much more common now. Let's say if you're doing like the Wicked Bloodline Ultimate Red Zone. Oh, I think I might put Kid Buu better than the Blue Gods. And even Super Saiyan 2 as well. Yeah, to be honest, he can triple super. Like, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is still a monster powerhouse. Like, am I going to take them in the Ultimate Red Zone over the Blue Boys? Probably. Because at least Goku can dish out, like, you know, ridiculous attack stat, and then, you know, has that good defense as well. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, let's keep going through the cycle. Broly, I'm gonna put as an honorable mention. We'll just rotate him off. Pycon, no. Raditz. Okay, we'll put Raditz here at number 10. Gohan, still pretty good, but he's definitely fell off in my opinion. Janemba. Nah, let's rotate off Janemba. Let's not be too disrespectful. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, hell no. Frieza, I would say Frieza is still part of the conversation, but for now I'm going to rotate him off, because I don't know. Frieza still needs to stack his defense, which is like the only main problem, but he still does everything. I still like, I'll put him in the mix right here for now. All right, now we have the Android / Cell Saga Goku and Gohan. I definitely prefer them over the blue Goku and Vegeta, and I definitely prefer them over Gohan for sure as well. A lot of people don't like base form Goku, which I do understand, to be honest, because this Goku is not the best defensively, unless he can like triple super, but with the hidden potential system, you can only do 2 super attacks. This Goku is still pretty good. I was actually able to get the mission done against the Wicked Bloodline when it comes to the super class mission. So Goku is still pretty good. He still has here a 50% chance to dodge, which again is also very useful. And on top of that, with the real winner which you want to get out is actually this Gohan. This Gohan, when he's fully built up, he's like almost indestructible. I really like this Gohan, but trying to get there for some reason feels impossible, even though all you need to do is actually 3 super attacks, which is pretty crazy. But again, I do like this unit here. I think this unit is still very, very powerful. I'll definitely put them over Gohan for sure. Okay, so the next unit that we have here is Majin Vegeta. I definitely prefer the Majin Vegeta over the blue Goku and Vegeta. I think defensively he's just, a lot better. Even though we don't have the Vegeta and Trunks, I still think that he's better than them. Even though his attack isn't the greatest, his defense is just way much better than these guys. So I would definitely put Majin Vegeta above these guys here as well. Alright, now we have your AGL Cell. A lot of people hate this character, which I don't really understand, because this guy was actually able to clear the Cell Max event if you don't have the Gamma 1, Gamma 2, and for Super Battle, like the recent content, he's gonna be on a category, and this guy is a god in Super Battle, Cell first form and second form. When it comes to Super Battle, it's like not even discussion. These guys are like a top 10 unit for Super Battle. So I would definitely feel like these guys are definitely underrated. Now, when you are facing like one enemy, what you want to do is that we want to get to this form right here. This AGL Cell, despite he is missing a slot 1 character, he's still very powerful. And things that people do knock it down, but he still has here a 35% chance to actually dodge attacks and super attack, which can be pretty lucky as well. And also, if you do actually have his link here, which I believe is Attack of the Clones, he also gains initial chance to dodge attacks by 5%. So in reality, this Cell has a 40% chance to actually dodge. So you can sometimes put him in slot 1. It doesn't be based on RNG, but this Cell, I've found when you actually get him out, he is actually very terrifying. He's actually a really good TUR. The only problem is that you have to go through these first 2 phases, which isn't that long, but I mean, again, these guys are definitely meant for Super Battle Road. I think his leader skill is actually really good, the Android / Cell Saga or Power Absorption, because Power Absorption actually has really strong units as well, where you have Metal Cooler, and even LR Metal Cooler as well. So I would knock down Cell. I think Cell is really good, so I definitely gonna have him above Majin Vegeta. So let's maybe bump you up. Would I have him better than Tech Gohan? Well, I think I would, right? Because, Super Battle Road, definitely this guy's a winner. And then when it comes to like the Cell Max events, Cell Max, maybe not the Cell Max event, but like Ultimate Red Zone. Who's much more consistent? I guess Gohan would be much more consistent, now that I think about it. Because in the Ultimate Red Zone, you're going to have to try and get to Cell's perfect form, which, again, could take a while. Now, also, one thing that people tend to forget here as well is that this Cell also has a Rage mode, which is the best Rage mode in Dokkan because he does guaranteed crits when he's in this giant Rage form. So, that's also that to consider. And all you have to do is your HP has to be below 50%. But would I put him better than Gohan? Probably not, surprisingly. I think I might prefer Gohan over Cell. Yeah, but I definitely prefer Cell over Majin Vegeta right now. So yeah, I'll definitely put here Cell as number 8 and Gohan as number 7. And the spot for number 10 is just very, very tight. I guess we could take you out. Now that I think about it, we don't need Frieza. And we don't need Raditz here as well. Unfortunately, Raditz, listen, I'm gonna defend you, but right now, I don't think I can put you top 10. All right, so now we have your Dokkanfest Pan. Oh boy. All right, Pan is again an interesting character, I would say. Let's maybe go here to, I guess we go here to Fierce Battle. Sure, why not? Pan is very, very strong. The only problem with Pan is that she is definitely centered around a GT Goku, Trunks, or Giru. Because she, like, this unit super attack makes her super strong because she is able to stack attack very quickly, which then makes her active skill very, very powerful. But again, the only issue is that you definitely need her to be around GT heroes because of her passive and her unit super attack. And on top of that, her active skill as well requires you to have your GT Goku. So, Pan is good. I'm not gonna knock down Pan. She does have this beautiful damage reduction, but the only flaw I found with this is that after she attacks, she no longer has that 50% damage reduction. And I've also noticed, for some odd reason, Pan is like a super attack magnet where she just loves to get super after she attacks. So, where would I place Pan? I would say she's definitely better than the Blues. Is she better than Majin Vegeta currently right now in Global? I guess I would say a yes. Let's move up the charts here. Would I say she's better than Cell? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Like, she could be really good in Super Battle Road, but I mean, again, if she gets supered after she attacks, it's like GG's unless she's dodging. No, I'm gonna say Cell is much better than Pan in Super Battle Road. But she does hit really hard. Like, without a shadow of doubt, when it comes to attack stat, Pan is like number 3 when it comes to attack stat. Like, she just completely shits on everyone when it comes to her attack stat. But again, you have to be centered around GT heroes, right? Or Trunks Giru or GT Goku. She also does build up attack and defense up to 100%, so she's not that much of a glass cannon, but no, it's not a good reliable defense, I would say. But Pan is, I don't know if I can put her better than Cell. I don't think so, not in my opinion. This is pretty tough, actually, because the more to be honest, I don't even use Pan no more. Because that's how much I just can't rely on her. Taking her in the Ultimate Red Zone Cooler event is like a complete horror disaster, especially against Team Metal Cooler Army. So that was not a fun time. I don't know. I guess I'll put her above Cell, but again, Cell can still tank after he super attacks. The base form Cell. I think a lot of people overlook that, is that Cell can actually he can actually, whatchamacallit, tank pretty well, and also has a chance to dodge as well in his base form. Okay, for now, I'll put Pan above Cell. Do I put her above Gohan? No way. No, I wouldn't. Okay, I'll be okay with this right here. Now we have Captain Ginyu. Oh, Captain Ginyu, you put your ass right here. Yeah, Captain Ginyu is definitely still very good in Dokkan. There's really not much to say about Captain Ginyu. He does it all. He has healing, he has dodging, he has a scalar effect, he stacks defense. He's also support type unit for the Ginyu Force. And now that we also have here the Easy 8 Tech Ginyu, he's really impressive. I have actually took this Ginyu into the Ultimate Red Zone against full power Frieza. And by the time we actually got to full power Frieza, his defense was over 1,000,000. So Captain Ginyu definitely is a very top tier character for sure. Would I say he's better than Gamma 2? I think you can make an argument, but for now, I feel like Captain Ginyu is gonna be easily number 3 for sure on Global. All right, and next we have here the Android, Trunks, and then Kefla. Kefla, hell no. Trunks, hell no. So the androids, I would still say are still definitely still top 5 in my opinion. I would put them as number 4 for sure, because the androids, again, they're still really strong right now. They do have like a counter with their nullification against the Wicked Bloodline Ultimate Red Zone. However, they had this free Ghost Usher, which is just completely ridiculous, and they're also an Orb Changer as well, so they can still do a lot of damage and tank very well as well. Just because, again, the more tech keystrokes you give them, the better attack and defense is going to be. And yeah, they're still very powerful. They're also underneath the Gamma 1 leader skill, which of course is Android. So again, still a very mean combo with the Ghost Usher. So yeah, I would definitely say the androids are still not going to be top 5 because of the Ghost Usher, nullification, and also double super if your HP is below like 35%. The androids are still really disgusting. Can I actually pull up the androids? Alright, we have the android / Cell Saga. The only problem is that the androids don't have a very good partner, I would say, as a slot 1. Alright, let's actually go back here to android / Cell Saga. But they do have a good partner, which of course is going to be here, our Dr. Gero and Android 19 that provide 40% support to the android category, which is ridiculous. Yeah, these guys are still really like, attack and defense plus 35% per tech key sphere. These guys are still really disgusting. Yeah, I would definitely put them as number 4 comfortably for sure. And then I guess it's the battle for number 10. Like, do Kid Buu and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you know, outshine Blue Goku and Vegeta? I guess since it's their campaign, I won't disrespect them like that, but you can make an argument, in my opinion. I think there's a solid argument you can make that these two are actually better, because all these 3 characters are going to be a slot 2 character anyway, and when they're fully built up, yeah, when they're fully built up, like I feel like Goku is a monster, Kid Buu is a monster, and then these guys are also pretty good, but the thing is that you have to rely on the Rainbow Orbs as well. Yeah, I think I feel okay with this list right here. I would say this is going to be for global. Definitely going to be here at the top 10 TURs in my opinion. And I think there's an argument you can make here that Kid Buu and Super Saiyan 3 Goku could be better than the Blues in my opinions. But, you know, I won't disrespect them like that. But this will be my list for the top 10 TURs in the game of Dokkan, for global, sorry. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. Sub for more videos coming down below. Let me know your list. Which one you think is number 1, which one you think is number 10, and where would you place the Blues in this ranking, alright? So again, I'll say thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!